It's Friday. We are getting ready for another big weekend. But first things first, Chris, our lottery parlay was a loss.
Oh, that's
We,
disappointing.
we hit two, we lost two.
Okay, well, I mean, it's better than going 0-4. And I think
50%, I guess.
I know all too well what going 0-4 is like on a day's work. Trust me, I still remember the first two live shows I did with Mitch. I think I went 0-9 on hockey picks, so could be worse.
Yeah. uh, Second thing, Chris, our live show parlay from yesterday was a loss because Wolfsburg won 5-0.
Jeez.
We had both teams to score, and Mainz conceded the red card in 25th, 24th minute or something like that. And Wolfsburg has beat the crap out of them in that game.
Yeah, there was another game I can't remember. I saw it on Twitter where I th- they got someone got a red card in the first minute and it was 1-0 in the
Oh yeah,
first.
that was in Turkey.
Oh, was it in Turkey? Okay.
Uh, I think Trabzonspor was playing against Rizespor, if I'm not mistaken. And
Because
the guy got a red card in the first minute. I was gonna actually pull up to see what he did to get a red card, but yeah, I mean you gotta be special kind of idiot to get a red card in the first minute of a game.
it was Fenerbahce.
Oh yeah, Fenerbahce. Sorry.
Yeah, Fenerbahce against Rizespor. Unsportsmanlike conduct for
Yeah,
dissent.
let me try to pull it up here if I can find it anywhere. I'm sure there's a video online,
Oh yeah, for sure there is.
but that's gotta be something very very stupid. Do we have this? I don't have it here. I'll have to
Let
look
me
up.
see. I'm gonna you keep going. I'm gonna do my dark web reporting and I'll see if I can find it.
The second leg of that double from the live show yesterday was Twente team total over 1.5 in Netherlands, which hit. They won 2-0. That was the double for plus 202. So that was a loss. But the third one was a win, Chris.
I'm not sad about it. I'll take a win. I'll take a win however it
The
comes.
the one from the video, so the video parlay for plus 196, we had Vizela Arouca, both teams to score in Portugal. It's 1-1 now, 58 minutes, so that's a hit. And Huddersfield on the money line against Barnsley, it's 2-0 right now for Huddersfield, 90 plus, so it's going to end any moment now. Actually, 7 minutes of additional time, so we got about 5 minutes left, but there's no way Huddersfield can score a goal here. And probably going to end 2-0. So we won a nice parlay plus 196. Congrats to anybody who was tailing that from the YouTube video, guys. And we'll do our best to give you some more parlays for tomorrow as well. We got a big day. And if you remember, Ashley and I were going head to head with those weekend parlays, and Chris and I will definitely do the same.
As long
So,
as I
Chris,
managed, as long as I managed to keep the draw out of my out of my parlays, I think I'll be okay.
you have to do a nice research, or just take your own advice from the live shows tomorrow morning and pick some of those.
Oh, I think I just found it. Let me see here what happened.
Good afternoon, Sean, Derek. Thanks for joining us. Nice to have you here. Uh, what else did we have going on today? Newport was leading 1-0 in the first half. I know that, but now they're losing 2-1. I know that you had Newport on the money line yesterday, Chris, eh?
Yeah, it was. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I'm just finding out what happened. Give me a second. There's a challenge, and he interfered with someone that was on the ground, and then the referee sent him straight off.
I mean, it's the first minute. Why in the hell would you do something like that?
Oh, that's nothing. Wow, that's bad.
Is it?
Yeah, that's not a red card.
Send me the link if you have it,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna send it to you.
I
That's
have to see that.
that's bad. This is riveting live show for people who are watching right now.
Did you have any draws in League Two in France, Chris?
No, you know what? I didn't. I couldn't. I'm saving my draws for Saturday's card.
All right, all right. You got any in mind already?
There's a couple, and let me pull up my. I typed up a list because I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll see if I can find it here. Let me give me a second.
All right, let's see this red card. Was that a word of a red card or no?
You got to go about maybe 40 seconds in, I think. But yeah, no, Gore.
He was sent out in the 31st to actually 35th second. That's crazy.
Let's see. I mean, there are a couple of games that I do probably like right off the hop without even doing much, digging into it, and that's like games like maybe Torino Spezia. I think could be a draw. Um, it's hard because I do like La Liga for draws a lot, but obviously no La Liga action tomorrow.
I would take Betis and Valencia on the draw in the cup final.
Yeah, I think we covered that a little bit on our video yesterday. That was
Yeah. I don't know what you sent me, Chris, but there's no video here.
oh well.
I'll have to look it up.
I'll send it to you afterwards.
That's okay.
We'll do it behind the scenes. That sounded really bad. Well, I'll show you behind the scenes.
There we go.
So yeah, I think I'm really liking Torino Spezia for a draw tomorrow.
You think Torino can beat Spezia?
I just think Spezia is gonna throw everything at Torino, just try to get something to stick. To be honest, um,
What about Venezia Atalanta? Do you think Atalanta can break their terrible streak right now? 3 game losing streak in Serie A. If there is a team worse than them, it is Venezia, who
oh
is
yeah,
in the last place right now.
I'm
So
I'm pretty sure hasn't Venezia lost their last five in a row. I'm thinking.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, last 5 in a row. Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh man. I mean, it's that's a tough one. I mean, that's a very tough game. But there's surprisingly. I think I may have to kind of refine my list of draws for tomorrow. I still got to do a bit of research, but we'll see. We'll see.
We barely started the show, and you're already changing your mind.
I'm not changing. Stop it! Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah, Rivera. You know what? We'll talk about that Tottenham game more in depth tomorrow because that's a 12:30 p.m. game. But honestly, I do see goals in that one. If you want to snag the over 2.5 before the price drops, go for it. I think we're gonna see at least 3 goals, and probably at least one on both sides. So uh, I think it's gonna be a nice, fun game to watch.
Yeah, I
Now,
like the
Chris,
over.
let's talk about some of those early games that we have going on tomorrow. Not sure if you like anything in Australia. There's only one game at 5:45 a.m. Eastern. It's Newcastle Jets and Central Coast Mariners.
Well, like I said, I think the last time we talked about the Australian League, if there's one thing I've learned from watching you and Ashley do the live shows before I came back was that if you watch the A League, expect goals in bunches, and I think that's something that can definitely make some money with tomorrow. I think I like the over there a lot.
Yeah, and just the over alone is actually a pretty good price. It's minus 165. So for a double, I think that's perfect. But if you want it as a single, I think you could take both teams to score an over 2.5. The books certainly expect it, and that will get you to nice minus 125 here in my book. So uh, that's uh, that's good enough for a single here as well.
Yeah.
Now we do have a bunch of those lower leagues in Australia happening, and I mean, there are games and leagues where you can expect goals and you can expect a lot of them. And honestly, if you want to make a nice, I don't know, maybe 5 leg parlay or whatever in those lower leagues, Australians in Australia, just go for it because they score a lot of goals. There's barely any defense in those. Uh, you know what? I might actually make a ticket like a 5 leg parlay and just post it on Twitter a bit later with over 2.5 in some of those games. Let's see what else we have early going on, Chris. Do you like anything in that early EPL matchup? I think it's Arsenal and Manchester United.
Yeah, I'm still trying to sort through that. We did a video on it, and uh, I'm not gonna say I'm struggling with that game, but it is a tough one because Arsenal trying to keep their push on for fourth to keep the heat on Tottenham, and United need to keep going. I still think I'm on both teams to score an over 2.5 in that one. I think we see goals at both ends, excuse me, and plenty of them as well. So I mean, you could also just take both teams to score. I think that's a viable option as well. But I think obviously if you want better value, to add the 2.5 over 2.5 there.
Yeah, I agree. And as much as Manchester United is struggling right now, I mean, they're still the team that can score goals, especially against Arsenal. Uh, I mean, they lose 1-0 to Southampton and then they beat Chelsea 4-2 on the road, which is crazy. And they are still fighting for the Champions League. Both of these teams are fighting for the Champions League for that fourth spot. At the moment, I think Tottenham has the advantage, and I think Ronaldo should be back for this game. We'll see if that's going to be enough for them to get a positive result or maybe a win or I don't know. But I do expect them to score a goal at least. Arsenal has had a lot of troubles defensively lately, and honestly, I think it's only because Chelsea couldn't use their chances in that game. That's why Arsenal has won. But I do like both teams to score though 2.5 in that one.
Yeah, I think it's one of the. I think it's a viable option for at least to get some early action in because it's a 7:30 a.m. Eastern start. So
Yeah, there is that unwritten rule not to touch the early matchup in the EPL.
yeah.
And this is the early matchup, so I don't know. I do like goals. I do like both teams to score, but I might as well choose later on to stay away from that game.
Rules schmools. Who needs them? Rules are meant to be broken.
What else do you like for tomorrow, Chris? You got a favorite game for tomorrow?
You know what? I think I'm going to go back to that game that we talked about a little bit. I'm going to go with I still like that Leipzig and both teams to score option. Still plus 250, plus 260. I mean, we just saw Leipzig take out Union Berlin in the DFB Pokal, and they did so 2-1. And we've seen high scoring games with goals on both sides in the last 3 or 4 meetings between the two. And I think you could go with Leipzig and over 2.5 if you want a bit of a safer route. But I feel that if you just add the wrinkle of the both teams to score, you're doubling your payout almost. So yeah, I think that's my one of my favorite early plays. I'm still trying to scour through the Bundesliga and maybe the early Serie A matches, but I think that's my favorite place so far.
Yeah, like you said it, Leipzig and Union Berlin were playing just a few days ago in that DFB Pokal match, and Leipzig got a late win, 91st, 92nd minute. Uh, I mean, who's to say that Union Berlin can't score here, to be honest? Leipzig is playing in the Europa League next week as well. They are playing against, who is it? Let me look it up real quick. They are playing against Rangers at home, first game. Uh, it might be a bit of a mixed lineup. Some players might get a break. Some players did get a break in that first half of the DFB Pokal match, but now that Union Berlin is out of that competition, they are looking to get to that Europa League spot, which means they got to go for the win here. They're 4 points away from Freiburg in fifth, 5 points away from Leverkusen actually in the Champions League spot, and that would be the weirdest thing if Union Berlin gets to that Champions League spot. So I think they will go for it here, and honestly, I do like both teams to score over 2.5. I do like Leipzig at over 2.5 because I think they are on fire right now. They are much, much better team here. They have more depth, more quality, and everything. So I might take that as well, but we'll see. We got pretty much 3 or 4 viable picks here in this game.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think there's definitely it's a game that's chock full of value. You just got to kind of go hunting for it and see if you can find it.
Yeah, Sean, what about Dortmund and Bayern, Chris?
Uh,
We did made a video for that one that's going to be up on YouTube later on. But I mean, apart from your BTTS, 2.5 or whatever, what else can we take? Because the value on goals is non-existent in this game. Over 3.5 is like minus 150 something. So
Yeah, obviously BTTS is probably the like one of the going to be one of the top bet options in that matchup. But I don't know. It's. I mean, without trying to give too much away, I mean, I think there is going to be value across the board from a side perspective. It's just a matter of trying to find it. But I, man, it's tough. I'm trying to see if maybe I can find a prop on maybe Holland because I think Holland gets a couple here. Maybe score two or more goals.
yeah, that could. I think. Well, I was looking at something earlier today, and I made a parlay. Let me just pull up the prices here. If you take Lewandowski to score two plus goals, and if you take, where is Holland? Holland, come on, Holland. Oh, here it is. If you take Holland and Lewandowski both to score two plus goals, what do you think the price is?
I'm gonna go plus 600.
Plus 2,000.
Never mind, I was way off. Wow.
Holland alone to score two plus goal has plus 700.
Wow.
Lewandowski to score two plus is at plus 195. And honestly, I think I might put something on those to score two plus each, plus 2,000.
Yeah. I'm actually getting a boost on one of my books for Lewandowski to score two or more up to plus 210.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, I would also take, since this is a matchup where we usually see a lot of goals in both halves, I would take either first half team total over 1.5 minus 139, or even both teams to score in the first half at plus 200.
Yeah, I think that's some great value as well. I think it's you got to try to find value wherever you can in games like these, and I think there is some to be had with a bunch of with like goal scorers like Lewandowski, Holland. Uh,
What about Manuel on the Borussia Dortmund?
all right, well, if we're gonna go that route, if we're gonna give it out, I'll say it. I took Borussia Dortmund. I think that Bayern Munich has won seven straight head to head in this matchup. They only need 1 point to I believe, is it 1 point they need to clinch, or they have a bit more to go. I can't remember. Or maybe I'm confusing that
There's
with League One. No, I think they're 9 points up.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
nine
they're
points
nine
up.
points up, and they have. I think is it Mainz. I'm trying to remember their last stretch of games. It's Mainz. I think
Wolfsburg,
Stuttgart.
I think. Is it Wolfsburg? I think it's Wolfsburg.
Either way, they can afford to win one of the later games. This game, though, on the other hand, means a ton more to Dortmund, and you know Bayern Munich hasn't been all that convincing. Yeah, they've been winning games. They haven't been convincing as of late. There's a little bit of a downturn considering they're not going to be playing in the Champions League. They got bounced by Villarreal. I think Borussia Dortmund just wants it more. And if this was a closer line, like maybe Bayern was only giving up like minus 120 or something like that, I think you can make the easier case for Bayern Munich. But when you're getting plus 600 on the take back with Dortmund, I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I do agree. I think that Borussia has a decent chance here, especially because Bayern has been struggling a lot lately, and that's what cost them the Champions League spot as well. But we'll see if they're going to go for the full win here and try to secure the title after this game. But Borussia also has to go for the win to make it somewhat exciting in the last four games of the season. But I don't think they can get to that top spot. They have dropped too many points on the road here, so
I
I
mean,
think they, yeah,
I was gonna say you're getting if you're looking for just to cover your bases, the double chance with Borussia on a draw is plus 200.
that's not bad.
Yeah, if you want to, I mean,
Yeah, you're getting like you're covered on two possible outcomes out of three. So
yeah. Now, what's your stance on that? Would you rather play, like, say for example you had $100, right? Would you rather play 100 on the double chance at plus 200, or try to just split it 50 and 50 on each individual outcome?
You know what? In this game, no. I honestly think that I would put at least something on the draw because I, I honestly could see the draw here because of Bayern's problems that they had and the injuries they have. Their defense is far from good this season, so I do think that Borussia can get a positive score here. So I would rather take the double chance on Borussia than put something on Bayern and Borussia separately.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, would you rather put it like, instead of betting like the double chance with the draw on Borussia, would you rather put, like, instead of 100, let's say 100 on the double chance, right? Would you rather
Yeah.
split it 50 on the draw, 50 on Borussia? Because it's essentially the same thing. You might have two bets. I think the only reason that the double chance would be there is maybe if you're putting it in a parlay and you don't want to have two different parlays.
Oh, what are the prices on
Because
that
the
though?
because the draw or Borussia is plus 200, right?
Yeah.
So 100 would pay back 3. I guess if it's a lesser payout if you only put 50 on whatever, and you're spending 200 instead of one wager to cover two outcomes. But I don't know. It's something I've always thought about is, would it be more beneficial to play the double chance, or split your bet between the two outcomes as it is and just try to get the payout regardless and maybe get a bit of a better payout. But I don't know.
I mean, in this case, if you take the team at plus 650 or like for 50, you're getting bigger payout
Then to have the
than
double chance at 100.
yeah, yeah. But not taking the double chance at plus 200, I think that's wrong because it's not often
Yeah.
that you get plus 200 on the
Yeah.
double chance on a such good team like Borussia Dortmund is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they have had a lot of their problems and struggles this season, but at the moment they are winning games and Holland is back to his goal scoring form. So in this case, honestly, I would rather take the double chance than
Yeah. No, I agree. It is like probably the right call here. I was just trying to just pick your brain on betting strategy, I guess.
yeah. Now, Chris, we got a couple of interesting games in Bundesliga 2 tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Schalke and Werder Bremen. Schalke at the top of the table, Werder Bremen second. And these two teams, as of right now, will be getting promoted to Bundesliga. But St. Pauli and Darmstadt are still pretty close to them. So Schalke is on fire right now. They have won 5 of their last 5 games, and surprisingly, they are the underdogs here at plus 170 to Werder's plus 150. But I have a good feeling about Schalke here. Might take them on the money line.
They've scored in every single home game this season, so I think there could be some value, and Werder Bremen haven't won in back-to-back road games, so Schalke to win could be of some value here. If you're really dead set on Schalke, maybe I would go Schalke to win on the draw no bet, just in case you do get a cheap draw from Bremen here. It'll lower the payout a bit, but
What's
uh,
the price on that?
let me see. I just had it and I closed it like an idiot. Uh,
Draw no bet. Maybe I have it here. Minus 104 here for Schalke draw no bet, which is not bad. Almost even money.
yeah. I mean, but you're still. I mean, at that point, you're sacrificing, what is it, $70 on 100 to basically have the draw get you your money back. But at that point, I don't know. That's probably the route I would go if you're set on Schalke. I was originally looking at the draw personally, just because I thought maybe both teams would want to try to get something from this match. Maybe a draw wouldn't be the worst result, considering that, like you said, they're being chased down by St. Pauli and Darmstadt. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to be tight. I think it's both teams to score doesn't have any value at minus 200.
Yeah, I think I might just stick to Schalke on the money line
Yeah,
for maybe half a unit or something like
yeah,
that. I do
that's
like this plus 170 price on the team that has won 5 of their last 5 games in a row, and they were pretty dominant in all of those games. So I do like Schalke on the Mainland here. So I
Yeah.
think I'll go with that. Now, what about that Regensburg and Hamburger SV game, also in Bundesliga too, Chris? Hamburg has gotten relegated, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And they were still not able to go back to Bundesliga. They always fell short, even though they are only actually 5 points away from the third place, which is the playoff spot. But there's four more games left for them to play. Maybe they can get enough to get to that third place.
Yeah. I mean, I think Regensburg need a result as well, though. But I mean, I think Hamburg's likely the more likely of the two. I think to get the result. So I'd probably my first choice. I think in that game would probably be both teams to score.
Yeah.
Um, if you're dead set on Hamburg, I would maybe go Hamburg to win and both teams to score. It's at plus 240 if you're trying to really go value hunting in that game. But I'd probably lean just towards both teams to score. It is a little bit juiced at minus 175, but I think that's probably the best route to success in this game.
I am actually not that set on Hamburg to win this game because they have never beaten Regensburg on the road.
Fair.
And we have seen both teams to score in one, two, three, six of their last seven games in this matchup, and only the first one in 2018 wasn't both teams to score. The last six in a row were both teams to score, and five of those six have gone over 2.5. So I mean, both teams to score minus 175 for a double, perfect. But I think that both teams to score an over 2.5 at minus 107 is also pretty great if you want to take that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue that.
What else you got, Chris, for tomorrow? You got anything else interesting? We got some other Serie A matchups. We got. I think we have something in Switzerland. Though, do we have something in Switzerland? You know, I I love Switzerland and the young boys
Oh boy.
and grasshoppers.
Oh boy. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot
See,
pole.
yeah, young boys are playing at home.
I see Luton and Blackpool, the English Championship. I see some Turkish league.
What do you like there?
Uh, I was really looking at that Luton and Blackpool matchup, and I think I like Blackpool to. Man, it's hard. I think I like the over 2.5 there. For the last five meetings, have had over 2.5 goals, so I think we could see goals aplenty in that one. Let me see here. What else do I see in? Trying to see if I see anything
Now,
in Turkey.
Ashley hated MLS. Do you hate MLS or do
I
you
love
like it?
MLS. I don't know what the hate on for MLS was there, but mainly because that's a high scoring league as well for the most part, and I mean, you know me, Gordon. I love my draws, and that's where I find I have a lot of success with the draws is in the MLS. So I'm not
Which one are you looking at tomorrow?
I'm.
Austin and Vancouver?
Oh God, no! Austin
No.
has burned me so many times that it's not even cute anymore. Like it's. At first, I thought I kind of got a chuckle out of it, like why do I keep backing Austin? But then I was like, oh my God, why do I keep backing Austin?
Portland and Salt Lake?
Portland Salt Lake could be an interesting one. I'm just trying to see the card here. Uh,
Philadelphia and
I think I do. I think I
Montreal.
am looking at that Portland. I think I also like Seattle and San Jose as a draw. I think I also like the Galaxy and Nashville as a draw. Nashville have been the draw masters of the MLS for the last couple of years.
Yeah, that would be the two draws in a row for each of those teams if it ends in a draw. But I guess we shall see tomorrow, Chris.
Yeah.
Now we are getting close to the end of our show. Fortunately for us, we were on time today. Well, mostly like a couple of minutes behind. But what do you say we give out the nice three-leg parlay for tomorrow, Chris?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see here.
What's your pick?
I'm gonna go with that Bundesliga 2 match we were talking about. I'm gonna go with Hamburg and Regensburg, both teams to score. I think that's you know history on our side in that one, and I think it's one of the better bets on the entire board on Saturday.
All right, so you're gonna go with BTTS. Are you clicking that so we can get a
I
price?
am, yeah. I'm keeping track of it right now.
All right, I will then take. Uh, let's see. Let me look up the price here for this matchup in Serie A. No, I'm gonna skip that. Screw that. I will take over 2.5 or 1.5. Now let's go with over 1.5 in Brentford and Tottenham.
Let me get back to that. Give me a second here.
And the third one is gonna be one that we both agree on. Unless you want to do a four-legger.
Oh boy.
Should we stick to three? What's the price we have so far on these two?
Minus 105.
All right, then I think three is enough. So, which league you want to go to? You want to go to Bundesliga,
Yeah.
or you want to take PSG team total?
Let's see. Yeah, sure.
Team total over 1.5. Eh?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. What's the price of this parlay?
Plus 155.
Oh, that's not bad at all. I like that. Plus 155. So, Regensburg, Hamburg, that's in German Bundesliga 2. Both teams to score. Brentford, Tottenham over 1.5 goals in the game. And PSG against Lens at home. PSG team total over 1.5 at plus 155. I like this parlay, Chris.
Yeah, I think we can do some damage with it.
To us or to books?
Can I say both?
I don't think it works that way.
Oh, okay. Well, then to the books then.
Barnsley did score a goal, by the way, in 97th minute. It ended 2-1.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. But we did win our double
Ah,
parlay from the live show, so we'll take it, Chris.
yes, we did, and I will take it.
And I would say that's it for today, guys. I know that we haven't talked about a lot of games. Actually, we did talk about a lot of games. We did give out nice three-leg parlay for tomorrow. There will be a parlay coming up on YouTube later on today as well, which is probably going to be another three-legger since we have a lot of games going on. A bunch of videos are coming up on YouTube as well. And I know I will have previews. I'm trying to talk Chris into some previews, but it's not working out right now.
Yeah, we're figuring it out, Corn. It's a slow burn. It's a slow process.
It's a process, eh?
It's a process.
But that's it, guys. Thank you for joining us this Friday. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, just before the kickoff in Bundesliga and the EPL. We will have a head-to-head parlay competition, Chris, tomorrow. So do your homework.
You're not ready
And
for this.
that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's kick dogs some books. Books, but can I say that? I don't even know what I'm trying
I
to
don't know
say.
what I'm just smiling here and nodding like yeah, whatever, yeah, sure, whatever you say, Goran.
You are talkative today. We'll have to have a conversation about that.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm talkative today, or I'm not talkative.
No, you're not.
Oh, please. I'm trying to say, please. Everybody has to hear enough of me with the NHL videos, some NMLB videos, NBA. I think I can afford to take a little bit of a step back on the soccer show.
All right, I'll grant you that.
Just for
At least
today, I'll be more talkative
just
tomorrow.
for today. Just for today, yeah. That's it, guys. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m., and enjoy the rest of your Friday.